Hello again, milkweed plants are here. They're tall, they're huge, and in this video we're going to take a look at them firsthand. So let's start by planting some milkweeds, maybe 5 of them. These are pretty big plants, so they need a lot of room. I'll add another one. Alright, now to get the show really started, I'm going to start adding some caterpillars. These ones. Stop the simulation, slow down this camera speed. Now I'm really going to go crazy with adding these caterpillars. Alright, that's enough. Resume the simulation and let's see what happens. We have our personal little army of caterpillars, and they're going to make the climb all the way from the base to the apex of the milkweed. Oh, it's pretty chaotic out here. A lot of wriggling action. At least one of them managed to... Oh, there's another one. In fact, there's 2 of them. So while our caterpillar friends are making the climb, I'm going to go all the way up here. It would help if I boost my camera speed. Stop the simulation. And I'm going to get a personal pollinator army going. Bees, monarch butterflies, and even a few viceroys for good measure. Just another one. This is going to be pretty over the top. And look at them go. That's a lot of nectar being gobbled up here. I'm really happy with how well the milkweed release has come out. I think they've added a lot to Dawn's landscape, both in terms of visuals and in terms of verticality, because when you have a tall plant like this, it really opens up the vertical dimensions, and I can't think of a better way of making my point than by adding a jumping spider out here. And I'm going to make a long climb all the way from the base all the way up to the top. Some of our caterpillar friends are still here. In fact, for an insect, this is like the equivalent of a multi-story building, and at each level you have many different creatures going about their business. And this is just the beginning for On Nectar. There's obviously a long way to go. I have a caterpillar friend who's... Don't do that now. Caterpillar's ruining my video. Here's a better view. And there's some fun stuff going on here. I'm going to join the action and maybe scare these butterflies away. This one's not going to move. It's a monarch. They are the invincible element in this game right now. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, and this is a fun video, so I'm just going to let the poor butterfly go away. All the real action and the mean stuff is going to come in Dawn's next creature quest, which I'm going to reveal pretty soon. There's a lot of new content on the horizon, and I think many of you are really going to enjoy the direction which the game is taking with the next creature quest. But more on that later. For now, I'm going to leave our spider alone and come back here. Enjoy the action, the scenery a bit. Now to take things to the next level, I'm going to start adding some caterpillar eggs out here. These first instar caterpillars, they're so small, so tiny, not quite microscopic, but you get the picture. They're so tiny that you can't even see them out here. There they are. Start the simulation and look at them go. I'm going to take control of one of them. So now I can be a caterpillar myself. I think this is a good time to revisit the caterpillar gameplay. Many of you may have played it before, but being a caterpillar on top of a milkweed leaf is a whole different ball game because you're now way up in the air. I've suddenly been bitten by the irresistible desire to go climb up a milkweed flower. So once our caterpillar gets a little bigger, I'm going to do that pretty soon. You know what, it's pretty dark, so I'm just going to leave the leaves alone and I'm going to go back to plan A, which is climb the stalk and go all the way up to the milkweed flower. I can see which way is up. That way is up. And this is the kind of thing that only a micro world game can offer. If you think about it, I'm climbing the stalk of a flower, which is itself on top of a stalk of an entire plant. So, if you see what I mean, it's a really small micro game. It's really large when you think about the implications of being that small, but from a purely geometric standpoint, it's small. And take control again. Oh. The caterpillar outwitted me. By the time I sped up the simulation, it actually turned into a pupa. Alright, we're going to leave him alone, and to wrap things up, I want to show you a new feature of the sandbox. Okay, that's better. You can now plant mature plants straight away, like that, or that. Earlier you needed to plant these saplings and wait for them to grow, and that was quite fun for me at least, but for those of you who are in a bit more of a hurry, you can now plant fern. You can plant mature plants like these right off the bat. In the next patch, you're also going to get a paintbrush mode, which allows you to paint flora quickly onto the map. But that's the next. Alright, to wrap things up, I'm going to add a monarch butterfly. Take control. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's better. And I'm just going to enjoy the view from here. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. I have some pretty big news coming up in terms of the next creature quests and content and new species that are coming up, so keep your eyes peeled. Check out Don's community hub, YouTube channel and Twitter, and I'll let you know how it goes. Thanks a lot for watching.